did get the motor on our manure pump fixed ourselves, so we didn't actually have to take it anywhere. We didn't actually have to take it off. Hang on. I'm trying to pick up some of the stuff we took out of the gutter right now. Brent's going to check the pump to make sure it's still running. It's actually the next day. We fixed it this morning. Well, it's 12 o'clock right now, so we've been fixing it since about 9 o'clock. So it's taken us 3 hours. What happened is the capacitors, a wire had burnt completely off one side of one. So what we did is we just took that whole plate off, took the assembly off so that you could see the capacitors. We found that wire that was burned off and we hooked it to one of the other connections on it, and it is working beautifully. It's been running for the last 10 or 20 minutes and no problems, so we got it fixed. The barn cleaner chain hasn't broken. We took a lot of shovel loads out of it before we actually started running it just to make sure it wasn't too much weight on it. That's what we're cleaning up right now. Brent's just pushing it down the middle walk because we just threw it in the middle walk. We took a shovel, and about every 2 feet probably, we took a shovel load or two out. And that took a lot of weight off in it. You can see we have a whole entire bucket full of manure and still some left. Back up a little bit so he can push some of that up against our bucket. Yeah, so we took one whole bucket load of manure out of that chain by hand. It was not fun, but I am thankful that we got it fixed because it could have been a lot worse. We could have taken us days to get this fixed. Could have taken us all day to get it out, and then we would have to run it down to the repair shop, and then we would still probably wait another day to get it all fixed. The manure pit is looking right now. Very full up in the back. It doesn't usually come this way very much, which is why we only need one door. So it just kind of like stays toward the back, but it's about 3 or 4 feet deep, well, maybe 5 feet deep back there. So we do have a lot of manure to get spreading. Hopefully we don't get any more rain so that we can actually do something. I think tomorrow is actually the official first day of spreading for us. So if you guys don't know, Maine has a law where you cannot spread manure from December 1st to March 15th. So that's kind of what we deal with around here. You can't do anything. You can't even take it out and pile it in a field. I'm pretty sure that's illegal as well. So that's why you gotta have a manure pit around here. Four-wheel drive. saved ourselves about $500 by doing that. If you had somebody else put new capacitors in it, or even just take it out and, you know, even if somebody had just put a new connection on it, which I don't think they would have really wanted to do that. I think they probably would have just wanted to replace all the capacitors in it. They sound a little bit weak. He wanted me to go and there was a car coming. I'd rather not die, thank you. Yeah, so I think the capacitors in it are a little weak anyway. Probably not testing out all that well. We will have to replace them at some point, but now we know we can do it ourselves. So if you had somebody else do all that, I would imagine it would cost me at least $300 to take it down to somebody and have them do that, plus the time that you were out and you have manure collecting, and I don't know, it's really, really frustrating when you have a whole mound of manure in the gutter and you have to like step over it when you're milking the cows. You don't really realize how much it makes the whole barn seem a lot cleaner when there's no manure in the gutter. But you couldn't even hoe out because you were like hoeing up into the gutter. So I'm really, really glad that we got that fixed so quickly. Try to stick you guys right here, but the last time I did it, this whole thing fell. It's been a long day, okay? Is the most fun to drive, but it kind of shifts like a car, so it's a lot of fun to just shift really fast, and you can just shift while you're still moving. The International is kind of hard to do that. The Massey, it's impossible. The Massey is like a straight gear-driven tractor. You pretty much have to stop to change gears. I don't know if you guys are like bouncing too much, so you can't actually see me. You guys are gonna get motion sick watching this. Sorry. probably hadn't ought to be in second. Sometimes when the corn is growing, we go up this road right here, but since there's no corn, or it hasn't been planted yet, I'm just gonna drive right up through here. I don't think we're leaving anymore. Not really. Sometimes it amazes you how fast the water actually disappears. We won't get too close to it because there could be something in there that might give us a flat tire. Clean yard, clean barn. I think he's just getting sawdust to bed the stalls with. In here, but I'll show you guys. We drained a lot of the water out, and we actually just, if I can get down there without falling. Now it's so far. Okay. So what we did was we just took this box right here off, and that's where they keep the capacitors, and there was just one unhooked in there. It had kind of burned right off the side of it. I think what happened was somehow the screw that was holding the plate that is supposed to hold them in had fallen off, so I think it might have touched something and shorted out and burned that end off. So we just hooked it to a different side and made sure it was all secured in there, and now it works beautifully. This whole system is not that old. One of you guys was saying that we need to replace it because it was old, and it is actually not. This whole Hool system right here is only from the 90s. It's fairly new considering how long some people have these. The barn cleaner head is the only thing that's from the 60s. Everything else is pretty new, so. I think I'm tired.
I think we'll bet on tonight.
That was a lot of work.
We bet on tonight.
Yeah. Well, it's already noontime. So
saved probably $500 today.
Yeah, I was just saying that. I can't. That chain has got to be pretty tough if it hauled that around.
I know.
It was packed down, and there was a lot of weight in it.
I know. Must be
I think most of the problem now is the fact that some of the flights are just broken in half.
Yeah.
And you don't know which ones
What,
until
we got
they...
6 left now or 7? 6.
6, I think. We used 2.
Yeah.
But one of them didn't break. You just found it when you were moving stuff
Right,
around
right.
and you hit one and it was...
But,
yeah.
well, yeah. That's good.
Saving money, that's the way we like it.
Yeah.
We're calling it a day, at least working here. Not really a day. We have to come back and milk them again at night. Did want to show you guys we had a new calf born last night. We actually had to let her mother outside. We usually would have kept her in, but since the gutter was so dirty and it was such a mess in here, we let her out in the free stall, but we have been keeping an eye on her and she's fine. She's actually one of our purebred Holsteins, very, very nice cow. So she had a boy. It's a safe bet now that they're all going to be boys. So he's very big, not super, super tall, but very, very chunky for a newborn calf. He eats well. It's a big poop he took there. Look at that, that's huge. Probably a weird thing to point out, but yeah, so we still do have him. Someone's coming tonight for him. So I'm gonna head home. I'm very tired. That was quite a job. I think I'm gonna take you guys back with me and we're gonna try to see if we can get the white truck going. Also, my dad dropped off donuts, so I cannot wait to have one of those tonight with coffee, 1 or 2. There was actually a bear claw in there too, and I had that and it was very, very good. So I can't wait to eat those with some coffee. Alright guys, so we're having some technical difficulties. Here's our 3 of our dogs. These ones need to be hooked up because they run away. That one doesn't. But the 2 girls, they run away, so they're hooked up. Oh, she's taking a poop. Okay. So we got the battery in the white truck. I hadn't actually hooked up the other battery that I had in there. And when I went to hook it up, I realized that it was too tall. We're gonna try to jump the old one that was in it before, just to see if maybe it was just too cold before and that's why it wouldn't start. And we also do have this new booster here that's one of you guys gave me, so we're gonna try using that and just see if that works any better. Maybe it won't, maybe it will. I swear it was like a ½ an inch. It was like just, oh dear, that's not good for it. It was just enough not to reach. It was like this cable here is kind of short and it was like the other one's a little bit taller, so it was like up here, so it was like that much that it didn't reach. Also, I just realized that most of the video I've had grease on my face. At least I hope it's grease. So ignore that. You guys are probably used to it anyway. So how you use this is you just hook it on like regular jumper cables. Like that. And like that. And turn it on. Easy. And it makes a clicking noise. I'm not sure if that means something. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't read the manual. Probably nobody's surprised by that. Not a good sign, it didn't do anything. Oh, we're gonna get it. Pump the gas a little. body panel now. Try not to run over any dogs. I guess we can probably take it out of four-wheel drive now. It doesn't like come out of four-wheel drive though. Okay, we won't take it out right now. I love this truck. We're not gonna make this turn. Oh, we made it. Very close. Makes my other truck look like a shrimp. Alright. Let it idle for a minute. Every time I think I might sell it, then I ride it, I'm like, hey! 40 years, almost exactly the same truck. I honestly think they were better looking back then. Older trucks look better. Who's with me? Plus, I mean, just look how much more, I mean, that's real metal right there. That's plastic. I want to show you guys those grill pieces that I was talking about. So, here's the R. I don't know what that is, honestly. O, F, and the D. I actually bought these off eBay. These didn't come with the truck. So they all won't stay in there, but that's kind of what it would look like. I think it looks cool. So I also think maybe I might get a new hood for it, because that one, I'm not sure if you could really make that look good. You might be able to if you were good with Bondo. Now all we gotta do is get it licensed and we can drive it again. Thank goodness. This year, I swear I'm gonna use it more, and I swear I'm gonna do some work on it. I'm gonna stop putting it off, stop saying I don't have enough time. You might as well do something you enjoy, and what I enjoy is, I don't know, having an old vehicle, fixing up an old vehicle. I just really, I don't know, I really like the idea of having an antique truck that people are like, wow, that looks really nice, and it's fun to drive. By the way, if you are new here, this is a 351M, and it has a 4-speed standard transmission, and I really love this truck. I wanted one of these pretty much since I learned how to drive, and I got this in 18, I believe, so I've had it just shy of 6 years. I got it in the summer of 18, and I could not be happier with it. So my advice is, if you have a dream car and you can afford it, get it, because you only live once, and maybe you won't even like it. It won't be anything like you expected it to be, and you'll be happy you got it because you can stop thinking about that because it wasn't really what you wanted, or maybe you'll absolutely love it like I absolutely love mine, and it'll be worth every minute of enjoyment. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna relax for the rest of the day, make myself some coffee and some lunch. I am starving. It's like 2 o'clock and I haven't eaten lunch yet, so I'm gonna go do that. I hope you guys had a great day. I hope the weather was nice where you are. It's not really warm here, but the breeze isn't blowing, and when the sun was out, it was really nice. So yeah, keep it real, keep farming, keep having fun, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.